Hello students, I am Sunny sir from Mahdi English School. I hope all of you have taken proper measures against the disease which is spreading right now. That means all of you should sanitize yourself, use sanitizer regularly, clean yourself, keep your surroundings neat and clean, don't go outside without reason. If you go outside, immediately come back and wash your hands and eat healthy food made at home. Please follow all these guidelines. Our today's video is for class 3 subject grammar. So let us read one thought before we start our video. As you know more, you grow more. So as you can see, the picture of the book is given over here. What is the meaning of this thought? As you know more, you grow more. Means when you get more knowledge, then you will grow, your mind will grow, you will learn many new things and others will get benefit from your knowledge. So as you know more means as you come in second standard, then you came in third, then fourth, like that you will know more, you will get more knowledge, and when you know more you will grow, means your mind will open up and you will learn many new things every day. So keep reading books as it is shown over here. When you keep reading books, you will start growing, your mind will grow and you will come to know many new things which you never knew before. So that is the thought. As you know more, you grow more. Our today's topics for the video, that is chapter 4 nouns. In the previous videos, we have started chapter 4 nouns. We had seen what are proper nouns, common nouns, collective nouns. So today we will just have the recap of the previous video, what we have seen in the previous video. We had solved the exercise based on proper and common noun, and we had also seen what are collective nouns. So we will have the recap, the revision, and then we will solve the exercises which are based on proper nouns and collective nouns. So let us begin quickly. So in the previous video you already saw what are collective nouns. So what are collective nouns? A collective noun is the word used to describe a group of people, animal and specific items. So the group, when all the things are there in one place. For example, a group of cows, a group of people. When so many things are there together at a place, that is called a group, and that is called collective noun. Collective noun is the name which we give to a group, like group of people, we say crowd. Group of cows, we say herd. So that are collective nouns. Let us see. Examples we had seen. That group of people is called crowd. In the market you see crowd. Then group of cows is called herd. You can see herd in the yard, in the farmyard. You can see herd of cows or herd of cattle. Then you can say the group of lions is called pride. When so many lions are sitting together in jungle, you say pride of lions. Then we had seen the different examples like fleet of airplanes, a hive of bees. Let us see. So let us see some pictures of collective nouns. See, as you can see in the previous video we had seen crowd of people. So many people are together in a place, that is called crowd of people, collective noun. Then we had seen herd of cows, means so many cows together in one place, that is called herd of cows. As you can see, so many cows are sitting in the yard, so that is called herd of cows. Then what had we seen? Pride of lions. Pride of lions means so many lions sitting in one place, that is called pride of lions. See, it is already written over here, a pride of lions. You can see 4 lions sitting together in a place, so that is pride. Then we had seen fleet of airplanes, means so many airplanes together in the sky, flying together. As you can see, 7 airplanes flying together in the sky, that is called fleet of airplanes. After that we had seen hive of bees, so many bees together in a place. Then what had we seen? We had seen the pictures of different collective nouns, like we had seen goldfish, we had seen seahorse, then what else? Shoal of fish. Then as you can see, the different types of fishes are there over here. So many fish, and all are the collective nouns for fish. Then we had seen different collective nouns which are toothbrush, a tube of toothbrush, piece of jewelry, pile of money, drop of rains, then pair of shoes, fleet of vehicle, etc. We had seen so many collective nouns, and we had seen different collective nouns based on fruits and other animals like geese and elephants, bunch of flowers, then set of books, cup of tea, jar of honey. So many collective nouns we had seen in the previous video. Now let us start with the exercise of proper and common noun. Exercise number 3. Circle the common nouns and underline the proper nouns. So we have to read the sentences and we have to find out which one is proper noun and which one is common noun from the sentence. So common nouns we have to circle and proper nouns we have to underline. So let us find out. Let us read the first sentence. What is given? Rima is my cousin. So what is given? Rima is my cousin. Right? Rima is the name of a girl. So Rima is proper noun. That is the name of a cousin. So it is a special name. So it is proper noun. And cousin. Cousin is common noun because we can have so many cousins. So many brothers are there, so many sisters are there, siblings are there. We say cousin. So cousins are many, but here Rima is only one. So let us underline and let us circle. So what do we have to circle? What is the common noun? Cousin. Cousin is common noun. So we have to circle cousin. So as you can see, we have circled cousin because it is common noun. And what is proper noun over here? What is the name of the girl? Rima. Rima is the name of the girl. So that is proper noun. And we have to underline the proper noun. So Rima is my cousin. Here proper noun and here it is common noun. Next one. I bought this bag from the new store. See, I bought this bag from the new store. So what did I buy? I bought the bag. And from where did I buy? From the new store. But is there any proper noun? Can you see any capital proper noun over here? I cannot see any proper noun. There is no name of the shop, the new store, but there is no shop name given over here. If it is given, then we can circle, but here the shop name is not given. So we have to only underline, or we can only find out the common noun. Where is the common noun? Bag. Bag is common noun. So we have to circle bag. Let us circle bag. So in second sentence you can see there is no proper noun, only one common noun is there, and that is bag. Bags are so many. You can see so many bags in your class. So bag is common noun, but there is no proper noun. The name of the store is not given. The name of the place is not given. So only common noun. Next one. Anna plays with her fish Nemo. So who plays Anna? Anna is the name of the girl. And what is Nemo? Nemo is the name of fish. So Nemo is capital N, Anna is capital A. These are two proper nouns because here the name of the person, the girl, and here the name of the fish. But can you see any common noun over here? Yes, I can see one common noun, that is fish. Fish are so many. We can see so many fish swimming in the water, swimming in the river, in the pond. So fish is common noun. It is general name given to all the fish. But here Nemo and Anna, that are proper nouns because here is the name of the girl and here is the name of the fish. So let us underline the proper nouns and circle the common nouns. So as you can see, I have underlined the proper nouns Nemo, Anna, and I have circled the common noun fish. Now let us look at number 4. Mr. Mehra went on a cruise for vacation. So can you see any person's name over here? Yes, I can see. Mr. Mehra is the name of the person who went for vacation. And where did he go? He went on a cruise, like we go on a ship, right? It is very big and there are many other facilities inside cruise. People go for ride for many months. They go for 4 months, 6 months in cruise for vacation. Like picnic, we go for some days. Cruise is for many months. So cruise is a common noun. There are many cruise which you can see, which take people to many other places for vacation. And vacation is also common noun because vacation you have every year, right? Every year you have summer vacation. It is common noun. And Mr. Mehra is proper noun because it is the name of the person. Mr. Mehra is only one. See, M capital over here. But cruise and vacation are common nouns because cruise are so many and vacation is also common. All of you get vacation. It is common for all. So let us circle common noun and underline proper noun. So you can see I have underlined the proper noun, that is Mr. Mehra. Cruise and vacation are common nouns, so I have circled it. Now next one, number 5. Kolkata is known as the city of joy. So what is the name of the place given over here? Kolkata, that is the name of the place. It is the state in India. India has Kolkata, very beautiful place. So that is the name of the place, see K capital. And what is the name given to Kolkata? We can say city of joy. That is the title given to you. Like we have our names, Kolkata has one more name, that is called city of joy. So this is also proper noun, and Kolkata is also proper noun because it is called the city of joy. So that is proper noun because it is the name given to Kolkata. So Kolkata and city of joy, both we have to underline. As you can see, I have underlined both the proper nouns, Kolkata, city of joy. See, it is written in capital, C capital, J capital, and inverted commas are there. It means this is a proper noun. We have to underline the proper noun. And Kolkata, K capital, that is also proper noun. If we say Bhavnagar, then also we have to underline because that is also a proper noun. Next one, Greece is one of the ancient cities. So as you can see, Greece has so many pyramids. So many pyramids are there in Greece. So what is the name of the city? Greece. That is the name of the city. So it is proper noun because like Bhavnagar, Greece is also the city. So G is capital over here. And what does it have? What is that? It is a city, right? So city is common noun because cities are so many. So many cities can be there in the world. But Greece is only one of the ancient cities. Ancient means very old. Very old cities are there in our world and Greece is one of them. So this is proper noun and here city is common noun. As you can see over here, I have underlined the proper noun and cities, that is common noun, that I have circled for you. Next one, what is given? Rahman wants to see the pyramids. See, pyramids pictures are given over here. It looks very beautiful. So who wants to see the pyramids? Rahman. Rahman wants to see the pyramids. So Rahman is the name of the person. Like you have your name, I have my name, same way Rahman is the name of a person. So that is a proper noun. And what does he want to see? Pyramids. Pyramids are so many, as you can see in the picture. 5 to 6 pyramids are there. So pyramids is common noun because there are so many. And Rahman is only one. It is a proper noun. So let us underline the proper noun and circle the common noun. So Rahman, I have underlined and I have circled pyramids, proper noun and common noun. Next one, I love to play chess with my mother. So what do I love to play? I love to play chess. With whom? With my mother, right? So chess is common noun. Do you know why? Because chess is the game which is available in all the houses. All the people have the game chess. It is the game, indoor game. So we can play chess anywhere. Chess is the name of the game which is available in all the shops. So it is common noun. It is the name of a game. And what else is given? My mother. So mother is common noun because everyone has their own mother. I have my mother, you have your mother. So mother is common noun. So here chess and mother both are common nouns and I cannot see any proper nouns in the sentence. Can you? No, there are no proper nouns. There is no name of mother. There is no name of the child. See, I is given. It is pronoun. But the child's name is not given. Mother's name is not given. So only two common nouns are there that we can see. Chess, mother. So let us circle it. So here on your screen, as you can see, I have circled both the common nouns. Chess, mother. These are the two common nouns. And there is no proper noun in this sentence. Next one, let us read. Prashant wants to go to Italy. So, who wants to go? What is the name of the person? Prashant, right? Prashant is the name of the boy. So, Prashant is proper noun. Like your name is proper noun. For example, if I say John. So, John is proper noun. Same way, Prashant. Prashant is the name of the boy. So, Prashant, P capital, it is proper noun. And what else is written? He wants to go to Italy. Italy is again the name of a place. Like India, we write I capital. Here Italy, I is capital. It is the name of the country. So that is also proper noun, right? India is proper noun, America proper noun. All these are the names of the countries. Same way Italy, I should be capital. It is proper noun. So we have two proper nouns. We have to underline it, and there are no common nouns. As you can see on your screen, I have underlined two proper nouns. Prashant, Italy. These are the two proper nouns. There is no common noun in the sentence which is given over here. Next one, let us read the last sentence of this exercise. At the Singapore Zoo, you can play with the tiger cubs. So cubs means the young one of the tiger. The child of the tiger, the young one of the tiger is called cub. So where can you play with the tiger cubs? At Singapore Zoo. Singapore Zoo is the name of the place. Can you see? It is not the first alphabet. Still S is capital, Z is capital, Z capital. So S and Z are capital because it is proper noun. It is the name of the place, and that is Singapore Zoo. And one more common noun is there over here in the sentence. Can you identify the common noun? Yes, one common noun is there, and that is tiger cubs, because tiger has so many cubs. Like lion has so many cubs, same way tiger has so many cubs, and animals have so many children. Like human beings have 2 or 3 children, even tiger has so many children, and that are called cubs. So that is common noun because cubs are so many, not one. As you can see, S is given, it is plural. So tiger cubs is common noun. All the children of the tiger are called cubs. It is common, and here the name of the zoo is given, that is proper noun. That is Singaporean Zoo, that is proper noun, and this one is common noun. So let us underline and circle. So here is the proper noun Singaporean Zoo, capital S and Z, and here tiger cubs, common noun, so I have circled it. So now we have completed this exercise. Let us just have a glance at it. The heading of this exercise was to circle the common nouns and underline the proper nouns. So we have circled the common noun. See here, cousin is common and Rima is proper noun. Here bag is common noun. Then in the third sentence, Anna and Nemo are the name of the girl and the fish respectively, and fish is common noun, so we have circled it. Then next we have seen Mr. Mehra went on a cruise for vacation. So here Mr. Mehra is the name of a person, so we have underlined proper noun, and cruise and vacation are common noun. Then Kolkata is proper noun because it is the name of the city, and one more name is given to Kolkata, that is City of Joy. So that is also proper noun, C capital, J capital. So we have underlined the proper nouns. Next we had seen Greece is the name of one of the ancient cities, very old cities. So city common noun and Greece proper noun. Rahman wants to see the pyramids. So pyramids, as you can see over here, it is common noun. So we have circled it. Rahman is proper noun, so we have underlined. Then chess and mother. Chess is the name of a game, it is common noun, and mother is also common noun. Then Prashant and Italy, these are two proper nouns. This is the name of the boy, this is the name of the country. So both are proper nouns. And last one we had seen Singaporean Zoo, that is proper noun because it is the name of the zoo. And tiger cubs. Tiger cubs are so many. Tiger has so many cubs, so it is common noun. So we complete exercise number 3. Now we have already learned what are collective nouns. So let us read. A collection of stamps, a library of books, a crowd of people, a herd of deer. All these are the examples of collective nouns. The highlighted words tell us about the group of people, animals or things. See, here the group of things, collection of stamps, library of books, crowd of people, herd of deer. These are all collective nouns. We have already seen what are collective nouns. So let us learn the definition of the collective nouns. Nouns that tell us about the group of people, animals or things of same kind are called collective nouns. So what is the definition? Once again, nouns that tell us about a group of people, animals or things of the same kind are called collective nouns. You must learn the definition. Collective noun is the group name given to any person, group of people, group of animal or group of things. That is collective noun. So now Based on our explanation, let us solve the exercise. From the box, we have to select and write the answer. For collective nouns, we have to select the correct answer and write it in the respective blanks. So let us begin with the first one. A dash of sheep. When so many sheep are there, it is animal. So many sheep are going together. So what do we call a dash of sheep? We have to select from this any one. Can you guess? A dash of sheep. So what will be the answer? Yes, it will be a flock of sheep. So let us write it over here. A flock of sheep. So many sheep going together on the road. Then next one. An dash of soldiers. Soldiers means those who are in army. Those who protect our country. They are soldiers. So dash of soldiers. See here an is given. An means here we have to start with vowel. So can you see any answer with vowel? Yes. What is that? I told you they are in the army. So where is the word army? Here. An army of soldiers. So let us write army over here. So an army of soldiers. That is a collective noun. Next one. Third one. A dash of singers. Singer is the person who sings song. So when so many singers are there together, what do we say? We say a choir of singers. Choir means that is the name, group name given to so many singers. If 5 singers are standing on the stage and singing a song, then they are called choir of singers. So choir we have to write over here. So a choir of singers, that is our answer, group of singers. Then a dash of buffaloes. When so many buffaloes are there together walking on the road, just like cow, we have to give the name. What name did we give to the cow? Group of cow is called, what do we say? We say herd. Same way buffaloes also go in a herd. Group name for buffalo is herd. So let us write herd over here. So a herd of buffaloes means the group of buffaloes going together. A herd of buffaloes. A dash of pups. Pups means you can say puppies, the young one of the dog. A dash of pups. So what do we write? Can we write anyone from here? A dash of pups. So we have to select the answer litter. L-I-T-T-E-R. That is called the group name for puppies. If so many puppies together running on the road, you say that is a litter. Litter of puppies or litter of pups. So let us write over here. So a litter of pups or a litter of puppies. So many puppies walking together on the road or running on the road. Then a dash of horns. That is also animal. A dash of horns. So when the group of horns walking together, we say that is a pack. A pack of horns. So let us write this over here. So a pack of horns. Next, a dash of fish. When so many fish you see together in a pond, in a lake, you see so many fish swimming together. So what do you call that group of fish? What will you say? That is a shoal of fish. You can also say the school of fish. Yes, school is also for children, and we can also say the school for fish. A school of fish or a shoal of fish. So let us write this over here. So a shoal of fish. So many fish together swimming in the water. Next, a dash of bees. So many honeybees flying together. And they are flying in the group all together. So what do we call the group of honeybees flying together? We call them swarm. Swarm of bees. Let us write this over here. So what is the answer? A swarm of bees means so many honeybees flying together. We have also learned one more collective noun for this. A hive of bees. I had shown you the picture of bees. So many honeybees together. So that is also called a hive of bees. Here we can also say the school of fish or the shoal of fish. Both are correct. Next one. A dash of chicken. Now chicken you all have already seen. So many chicken together. It is called, what is called? A dash of chicken, a brood of chicken. Means so many chickens all together you can see. That is called a brood of chicken. A group of chicken is called brood. So let us write this in the blank. Yes, so the answer is a brood of chicken. Then a dash of monkeys. So many monkeys together, the group of monkeys, they will jump and they will play and they will do whatever they want. So dash of monkeys. So many monkeys together jumping. So that is called troop. The group name for monkey is troop, a troop of monkeys. So let us write this over here in the blank. So a troop of monkeys. Now let us revise the exercise. What have we written? A flock of sheep, an army of soldiers, a choir of singers, a herd of buffaloes, a litter of pups or puppies, a pack of hounds, a shoal of fish, a swarm of bees, a brood of chicken, a troop of monkeys. These are all collective nouns. Let us solve one more exercise based on collective noun. Exercise number 5 of your textbook. Fill in the blanks with correct collective nouns from the box. So let us see the collective nouns, let us see the box and let us write the answer. So first one, what is given? Andaman and Nicobar are dash of islands in the Bay of Bengal. Now dash of island. Island, what will be the group of island called? We can say the group of islands. So this will come over here. So when there are so many islands, all together we say a group of islands. Next, there was a huge dash of people in the meeting. So I told you when so many people are there all together, I had showed you the picture, that is called crowd of people. So let us write it over here. So that is our answer, crowd of people. The dash of cattle was attacked by the horns. So dash of cattle, when cattle are there together, so many animals are there together, we say herd of cattle. Where is herd given? Over here. So let us write the answer, herd in the blank. So here is the answer, the herd of cattle was attacked by the horns. Next, the Rajdhani Express was attacked by a dash of robbers. Robbers means thieves, those who do wrong things, they are called robbers. So dash of robbers, when so many robbers are there together, we call them a band of robbers. Where is the option? Over here. Let us write it in the blank. The Rajdhani Express was attacked by a band of robbers, so many thieves all together. Next, it was difficult for grandmother to climb the dash of stairs. Stairs means it is the staircase with which you can go up. So what is the staircase? What is the collective noun for staircase? So dash of staircase, there we will write flight, because flight will go upstairs, it will go in upper direction. So let us write this answer in the blank. Flight of stairs, when you go in upper direction, that is flight of stairs. The flight of stairs, that is our answer. Then next one, let us read the next one. Mother had a dash of juicy grapes and apple for breakfast. So dash of grapes, so bunch of grapes we can say. The grapes all together kept on a table is called bunch. So where is the option? Over here. Let us write in the blank, bunch of grapes. So here I have written the answer, bunch of grapes. The grapes all together is called bunch of grapes. Then let us read the next one. What is given? The underwater divers were attacked by dash of whales. Whales are very big. They are bigger than fish in the water and they can eat anyone. So dash of whales. Whale is a mammal, it lives in the water. Dash of whales. So here we can say a pod of whales, means so many whales together in the water. Pod, it is called pod. The group name is pod. So let us write in the blank. So a pod of whales. Then next one, let us read what is given. The Greeks sent 1,000 dash of ships attacked the Trojan. Dash of ships. So let us see the option for ship. Is there any option for ship? Yes, I can see one option, that is fleet. Fleet of ships. Ships here are the things which can float in the water. It is a vehicle used inside the water. So let us write this answer, fleet of ship. So here as you can see, fleet of ships I have written. Father decorated our apartment with a new dash of furniture. So for furniture, what will we write? Suite of furniture. Let us write. Furniture, group of furniture is called suite of furniture. Then last one, the dash of sailors was drowned by the storm. Sailors means the people who will go inside the water and swim. That is called sailor. They were drowned inside the water. They were submerged. They went inside the water. So dash of sailors, the group name for sailor is crew. Crew of sailors. Let us write. So we have written the crew of sailors. As you can see over here, the crew of sailors was drowned by the storm. Means there was fierce wind and they all went inside the water. They all were lost in the water. So crew of sailors. That is the answer. So in today's lecture, we studied chapter 4 nouns. We saw the recap of the previous video, means what are collective nouns. We saw some pictures and then we solved the exercise based on proper nouns and collective nouns. Thank you all of you. Have a good day.